Alright, good evening, 8:30 at night, January 23rd, 2018. Started with Bitcoin. I believe 2 days ago when I posted, I was looking for a retest of the 9900 level. As you can see, it actually hit it to the T at 99.05. So last week, if we come back over here to your left, price went just below my 95 to about 91. Or 9200, 9100 or whatever. This was here. This was last week or on the 17th or 18th. Price failed to go above my resistance level of 13,200. At that point, it pretty much fell down and it found support again at 99.05. The problem I'm seeing here is this blue level I have here is where I would like to see price hold. And however, in order for it to be another buy signal, price needs to go above 12,050, which is this blue level here. As long as price continues to hover near this particular blue of 10,570, you can expect prices to pull back to lower levels. And as I squeeze the chart, those lower levels could mean as low as 6,000. But here are the support levels of 9,500, 8,400, 7,950, 7,400, 6,900, and 6,450, even 6,000 even. So you're seeing this now. Doesn't mean it's going to happen this week, but if it continues to pull back, it can go that low. So keep that, and I'll squeeze the chart just in case you want to kind of put those particular levels on your charts and watch it. Even if you're not trading it live, it's good to watch it, because as you can see, I'm putting these levels on the charts before price is even getting there, and then you can clearly see that price finds support pretty much either close or right on the money like it did here. I had these support levels up 2 days ago. This happened today, and this red line was already here. So it's a pretty good indication of what the market is going to do. It's not 100% accurate, but it's accurate enough to trade off of. So at this point right now, it's still a bearish move. So it can be that wave C is just not complete yet, and wave C would basically be going more towards 1.382 of or 1.123.6. Which will mean on a larger time frame that, let's see, where am I at? That this current C is not C, and that's 3, and now you have wave 4. If this is not wave 4, then you have this is 3, this is A of 4, this is B of 4. Now you'll see a move up for C, but if it doesn't continue above 13, then you'll have, this will be the start of a triangle that can play out for weeks. Then you'll see the drop, the dip below, and then it'll be thrust out of the triangle, which will basically bring prices back up. So being that price isn't doing much at all, it's consolidating right now, it's more than likely could be in the start of a triangle. So this could be that wave 4 is not finished, and this is not C, this is wave 3, and then wave C can be somewhere down here. That won't happen for several weeks. So moving back, just so that you can see it one last time before I move on, as long as price hovers within that 10,550, you can expect lower prices. Once price goes above 12,050, then that's when you can expect it to start moving up into the resistance levels, more closer towards 17,000 and up. Bitcoin Cash, let's see what I got there. Alright, this is our chart. Let's see what I can do on a 15-minute. No, I don't like that look. So let me do this. Alright, this is better than nothing. But as you can see, last week it had found support at 1360, which is right here. Price did go above. I think last week I didn't have this, but 2 days ago I did. So on the 21st is when I actually had this particular blue line, and I said as long as if price broke it, then price will continue lower. So now you would need price to go above 1880 in order for it to be a buy signal, and as long as price stays below 1670, then it hasn't found its low. More than likely it's going to retest the low of 1360 before it does anything. So more than likely in Bitcoin Cash you will see a drop from 15 from the current levels of 15, I believe 78, down to 13. If it was to continue to drop, then here are the other. It can drop as low as 10, as it was 10,000 or 1,000. So keep an eye on that. Right now it just doesn't look like anything is clear. Everything is consolidating, and it doesn't have a clear buy signal at all. It probably has some more room to the downside, some more pullback, and then you'll see a move. S&P, 2 days ago I said if price was to go above. So on the 21st when I did this particular chart, this was price around in this area, and it broke above it. Once it broke above 2820, obviously everything is on the up and up from there. So it went from 2820 and it's now at 28, pretty much 2840. So that was 40 points just in 2 days. And as you can see now, price found a little bit of resistance at 2842. It's possible you'll see a pullback, but the pullback shouldn't go below 2820. If it did and it came anywhere in this level, it's actually another buy signal that will go higher to 28. It can go all the way to 2860. So expect that. More than likely Thursday you might see some volume with the ECB in 2 days. Right now it's probably just going to maybe consolidate. You can clearly count this will be the 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is already pretty much 3 waves. So I'm expecting another wave up before I see any consolidation. But this is just on a 15-minute chart, so I don't technically like to count waves on 15-minute charts. So let me move on to the euro. Alright, so I just went short in the euro maybe 15 minutes ago, to where I have this is an expanded flat, the end of C of B. So this was the basically wave 2 at the bottom. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 3, and then I have the A, and then I have A, B, C, D, E, and this is B of B, and then it's possible to see one more move up, but I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C of B, which is right. I have the B here, and if this is correct, then you'll see wave C pretty much come down to about 121.30 or so. And let's see on that extension. A, B, 100% is 121.78. I like it to travel around 1.236. So if I change that to 1.236, then you have Let's see if it lines up with the Ichimoku cloud. Get rid of this. Boom. So you got 121.41 is 121.236, and it's just right above the Ichimoku cloud support of 121.30. So if this is wave B and I'm expecting a wave C of 4, then most likely it will find some support in this particular area. And then you have one more wave up from there. But this most likely could take some time, this particular C. I don't expect a drop this week for sure. You know, regardless of what the ECB does, it's possible to see a decline and then a little pullback, and then it can decline. It can continue. So we'll see. If not, I'll have to update my account and kind of go from there. But that's the most likely event that will occur. Looking at support and resistance levels, as you can see, I'm expecting, being at price still kind of found support or resistance at 121.25, where my blue line is. I don't count this an additional 10 pips as anything of an indication to buy, because it pulled back right under. So one or two things can happen. Price can come back to 123 and then go back up, or price can break all of these now support levels and start to come back to where I'm expecting roughly towards the 2150, if not the 2115 area, 2120, anywhere between 2130, 2115 area. Let me see, that's my sale. Let me do, you know what? Over the last couple of days, well, actually today, I was sell. I think I sold here, and then I ended up not exiting here, but I ended up exiting around here for like 20 or so pips. I think I sold here, and I was expecting price to continue to go down. It didn't, so then I got popped out when price went here, and then I think I may have sold here 2 days ago, and instead of getting out here, I got out there. So the last few days it's been like 20, 30 pips here, 20 pips there, nothing large, but this market is clearly consolidated, and it's a little difficult to trade when the market is doing that. So right now, currently, I have a sell here, and price is either going to find support at 123. It should continue down, and if it does continue down, it may find a little bit of support at 2265. So that's my expectations. If not, then what'll happen is it will find support here, and then it'll bounce back up and make another high, and then at that point it'll start to come down. So keep an eye out on it. It's a very risky market to be in right now because everything is consolidating. So if you're not in it, I wouldn't even hesitate getting into it right now until something clearly, until it either clearly goes up or it clearly goes down, and then you just play the pullback on one or the other. So I'll have a video tomorrow night, and hopefully this helped for the trading starting in a couple of hours on the Euro time. Happy trading.